All right, we are about to start watching the Challenge All Stars Rivals 5. Is that what it's called? The Challenge
The
All
All-Star
Stars
Rivals 5.
So we are about to start watching the Challenge All Stars Rivals only on MTV. It's the first time the All Star season is going to be premiered on MTV. I'm interested to see if the editing's different, if we start getting the MTV edit and not the All Stars edit authenticity that we've been getting in the past 4 seasons on Paramount Plus. So we're getting right into it. Right now, we're already starting and we see TJ's entrance. You know, every season is iconic. Arriving on a motorcycle isn't new though, but whatever.
Lord, I take the money and run.
This man has belittled me, slut shamed me. I'm taking the money. Actually, as a
Not too much.
pressure on the pen.
I felt that. Thank you, Kellyanne.
Don't do Sylvia like that. She really came through on All Stars 3. I gained some respect for her back. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, it's Ashley. I can't wait. Chaos Queen.
Ew, what are they doing?
Rivals.
Why I feel like that's episode 1.
I think she meant too early in the morning because she had coffee. Yes, Frank.
Over with that. I can't. No, for real.
Nonners. You know, I saw this fun fact in Twitter. It said that Nani has done 14 seasons, Brad has done 11, but they've never been on the same season before.
They still haven't.
I never knew that. And they said the same thing with Nani and Derek. I'm assuming Derek K. They have never been on the same season before.
Nani wasn't on season 30.
She wasn't on 32. Damn, Nani missed the whole dirty.
You know why? I feel like shit. Maybe they want one of those people to win, so they can't both win.
I just
they never
realized
played the season together.
Nani really did miss the whole dirty trilogy. That's crazy.
Are you though? Are you? Is she back for first place?
She better be.
Is she?
Ride or Dies was the closest she's gotten, and she did really good. And she took out Mariah, who is a beat. Snoraya.
Goodbye.
Borai, as Johnny would say. I'm so excited to see Nani back. I missed her. I'm not gonna lie.
It's weird that this is airing right after Darren and Casey broke it off. They couldn't even wait till after the season aired.
And watch she say something about me and Casey just got together.
She about to say it right now. I can tell. She's about to say me and Casey getting ready to do something. Watch. I guarantee it. But now y'all broken up, so.
Love the noodle situation. Shout those noodles at you. Oh, this is because we also have to recap.
Turbo's funny.
Let's talk about what we just saw so far. So the episode starts and we see the challenge cast gathering together. Pretty much we get some short confessionals from everyone, basically just establishing where they were in their last seasons, who's their current beat, looking around, seeing their competition for the first time. And Turbo's like, I see Nani. My goal is to put her in first because she put me in on Ride or Dies and I went home, so fuck her. And
little does he know,
Anissa's like, the last time I saw Nani, she threw noodles on me. No, that wasn't true. But she brings it up.
Nothing else. We saw that Nani had something planned for her and Casey, which is very ironic because her and Casey just recently broke it off. I'm sure everybody's seen that. That's all they talk about in the challenge world. And it's just so crazy because I wish they would have worked it out, to be honest. Or at least fake it to the season finish airing, because now it's like a bad taste in her mouth, because you know that's going to be her storyline the whole entire season about how she's doing this for Casey and doing that for Casey. I love Casey. It's going to be bad for them both to rewatch this and be like, oh, I love you, I love you, love you. But then again, I hope that maybe they can watch this season and they like, call each other up and they can get back together because, well, I don't know their beef, but.
Yeah. It's just going to be weird seeing it in the past, like, because we all know they're not together. And then Frank also says that, he hasn't been on in a while, but he's still got the dog in him. He's got his new husband and his PhD in physical therapy, I think he said. And now we get his partner, Sam. Look at her. Or him. Real cute.
You're not right. You are not right. Yes, TJ. It's been a while, dog. Yeah. You know what? Not the 40s. Not too much. Uh-oh.
She said you can keep that a little quiet, TJ.
Right. Melissa's like, I'm a mom too. Pick me. Period.
TJ arrives and
Amber.
he's just pointing out the cast about who he's happy to see and faces he hasn't seen in a while. We see Dario do a short confessional. Like, I'm looking around and these men are old. Like, I'm seeing white here. Like, I didn't know we were casting people from the 60s. Like, I know this is OGs, but like, damn, these bitches are dust. And he's welcoming the moms in the house. There's about 4 of them. There's Amber B, there's Sylvia, there's Melissa, there's Ashley K.
John
Honestly, it's Johnny, but he didn't really point that out.
Ashley K looks so good.
Her boobs all out. Daria don't want to stand next to her. They haven't talked in like 6 years, apparently.
Well, they got to get it started.
Oh,
Sure. So, yeah.
you're that another bag. It's Beth's mom.
Yeah.
My niece don't look happy. Katie's like, who's my rival? Amber's like, I know it's Fessy. And your partner is Adam.
Oh.
He didn't shake his hand?
No, they did not. They are still not cool.
Damn. So
That's if they just put their differences aside, though, that
wait,
could
hold
be
on.
a strong
Hold that
team.
Hold that thought. So TJ just tells the cast that this is All Stars, but it's rivals. Cast is not happy. They're looking around like, damn, who the fuck's my rival? He starts calling down the pairs. Our first pair is Adam and Steve. Now, Steve took Adam Starr on All Stars 4 the last season, causing him not to be able to run the final and booted him to go home. So Adam's still bitter. He told him to sit on it and
He's
so
still mad.
obviously they're rivals and he held on to that grudge.
They didn't like each other, and the fact that they didn't even shake hands right now, I don't know, because this is one of the teams that I predicted that can go far if they would just put their differences aside. So they're a pretty decent team, though. They're like that. That's a pretty decent team. The male teams are pretty decent. You can't
They're
lie.
old. They're old. They're an old team.
They both almost made to. Well, Steve made to the final, but Adam almost made to the final. So they could put the differences aside. We'll see, though.
I think they are a strong team. I mean, we said this in our last video. If you guys watch it, I do see potential of them going far. Especially there are a mix of OGs and newbies in here, and a lot of newer people like Sylvia and Kellyanne were on All Star season with Steve, right? I believe. So they might know him and he can help, get some more social game in there. But I'm interested to see how their dynamic will turn out. Right? Said Sam. That's a champ pair right there. I forget that Sam's a champ. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, man. What just happened? The next matchup is Frank and Sam. Pretty much, they just argued and fought the whole time on Battle of the Seasons. I believe that was 2012. But they won, and they're both champs. They also have another ally and their fellow winner and Real World season member Ashley K, who also won with them. So I'm interested to see how these 3 will play the game together and like once again, and especially where 2 of them are on the same team and 1 of them is not. And Ashley doesn't have much relationships in this house. I feel like she's gonna rely heavily on these 2 here. So let's see. Do you have anything else you want to add to that?
No, because I'm over this team.
I really fuck with Frank. I don't know about Sam. I have a similar shirt than Sam does, but it's like blue with pink and white. It's a real masculine shirt. I don't know if Sam is boy or girl. Is she gonna say or he gonna say? Like, they already had a confessional and there's no establishment. I can't remember from Battle of the Seasons, to be honest. But I'm writing for this LGBTQ team. I think it's the only one that, besides Big T and Coriel, that are both pairs are LGBTQ members.
Yes.
The next pair that's rivals is Ashley K and Dario. Now, their rivals, their breakup was not nice. Ashley K says she really doesn't like him. Dario's like, I just left her in the dust and never talked to her again. Clearly, we know why they're rivals. They're exes.
Yep. Never fun.
If we had a team for best looking,
Right.
they're definitely winning the season.
Yeah. And it's a good team. Let's see what they can do, though.
I'm surprised he called them down together.
Oh,
Damn.
how's that funny?
Come on. Fucking, why does it keep scrolling like that? Ashley is pissed. Our next pair is Ashley Millionaire Mitchell. We're gonna say it like that every single time, just so you know, because that's my bitch. And we're gonna put fucking respect on her name, okay? And then we got Anissa as pairs, countless times said they're not fond of each other. TJ says Ashley feels like Anissa has no loyalty. She's friends with everyone. She's the female Josh, and if you're friends with everyone,
She
you're
said friends with everyone is friends with no one.
period. And
But
she's not wrong.
I would have to disagree because Ashley does the same thing with her clique. She has the Lavender Ladies. What's the difference?
No, but she rides for her Lavender Ladies.
Anissa rides for her
And
friends.
only then. And only
Anissa
then.
rides for her friends. The only problem is Anissa's barely in, power.
Anissa knows everyone in this season. Let's not do that.
She's barely in power because she barely wins dailies. Because as soon as she doesn't win it,
and then that's why
but
Ashley
the problem is,
as soon as she feel like $1 million, meaning she don't feel like she doesn't win a daily.
No, as soon as she doesn't win a daily, the first thing they want to do is throw her in elimination. She's always the first one to get thrown in elimination. She so easily just rolls off the tongue. That's why she never gets a chance to prove anything.
Maybe because the rest of the cast feels the same way as Ashley does. Did you ever think of that? Oh,
whatever.
Maybe they feel like they don't really know whose back she's gonna have first because she's friends with everyone. But Anissa cut that. Anissa really looks good this season, though. I like her hair, her makeup. Yes.
What's that for? Oh my God, they are so awkward. Look at how they're not even touching.
They're not even looking at each other. They're literally looking up complete opposite ways.
Sylvia's face is literally just like, why the fuck am I here?
It's just like, and that was Kellyanne's reaction when she got called down. So obviously our next pair is Sylvia and Kellyanne. They're rivals from All Stars 3. They were on opposite sides of the house. They were both gunning for each other pretty much the whole season of All Stars 3. So they don't trust each other. They're holding a grudge. They don't like each other's personalities, and they're not meshing well. And as we saw in the trailer, just like maybe Adam and Steve, they're not going to get along well. Explain Melissa and Nicole's drama.
Kind of rush through.
The next pair is Melissa and Nicole. They really didn't explain what their rivalry is. Maybe we'll find out later this episode or in the season. I do think they did a season together where they were flirty. And Nicole kept trying to get with Melissa. Maybe they fell out because of that. Obviously, we know Melissa's straight. Nani's teammate is Turbo. They really haven't talked since Ride or Dies when Nani sent him in. Turbo is hella bitter about that. I mean, they have already been partners in World of Worlds 1, so they...
Hella mad. He hella sad. Hella.
He'd probably calling Nani a pussy in his head. But this is a strong team. I mean, they potentially could have won World of Worlds 1 maybe if they had stayed as a pair. So let's see how they'll do now where maybe they won't be split this time.
This could be Nani's real first potential to actually get a championship. She can win.
Nani can always win. All right? Her last season that she's done, she's made it to the final.
I'm not saying she can't make it to the final. We need her to win.
Remember when Nani couldn't get to the final?
No, we need her to win.
She's been getting there.
And we need her to win. She's been second place a bunch of times. We need her to win.
Nani won Spies, Lies, and Allies. All right? Don't do my bitch like that.
Oh, she gave it to her. You know what? Now her eggs. That's what she get.
Yeah. And Nani, I'm sorry, love you, girl, but like you've been doing the challenge for how many seasons, and how many seasons has Casey won? How many times did Casey make it?
She gave Casey that win.
You should have made yourself get to the final with CT. Since you've been on longer and you've been doing this longer, and Casey has a better chance than you. That kind of will come off wrong. But I don't know. Casey's made it to the final almost all the seasons she's been on, except for Ride or Dies. So she has a better final percentage stat.
Low key, Low-key, she could have made it to Ride or Die's final. It's unfortunate she wasn't attached to her
And
brother.
bring her brother. But
'Cause she
Nani, I'm
was,
always for you, girl. You see, John A. She went like this. She did not want to be your partner.
I'm dead. Yo,
Tell me you're not happy to be partners without telling me you're not happy to be partner. I'm so excited. I'm
she
so
was
happy.
begging. She said, please
She
don't put me
literally
with
was
her.
like, please don't put me with her. Because she knows she might quit.
Thank you. Exactly.
And she like, damn. And not only maybe will she not quit and go home, but she'll quit a challenge. Like she won't do it. And Janae is not like that. So she is not thrilled. And she's like, it's going to be another rough season for me. Like, I can't.
You know, honestly,
my
if I would have picked,
reputation, no.
I'd be like, I would never unpack my bags. Just forget it.
If your partner's with Beth.
I'm not unpacking them.
We all know their rivalry in All Stars 3. They went into elimination together, and Janae took Beth out. And Beth has just basically been lying on her, saying she was cheating on her husband and that she's a target and we need to get her out of the house because she was strong and she won All Stars 1 basically and 2. So Janae's not happy, 1, because she wants to get her out the game. 2, now they have beef and Beth's a quitter. So she's definitely not thrilled and they definitely need to talk. And maybe since they're partners, they can work together. And Beth is paired with someone strong. So maybe she might have hope that she will win and want to actually do well this season. I don't know if Beth has been on a season where she's been a partner with someone. So this is definitely new for her. You're not going to call me a bitch.
Okay.
Our next rivals pair is Avon and Shane. We know them iconic moment of Final Reckoning where these two got into it really bad. So we're not shocked that they're rivals here, but hopefully they can work it out and they can actually work together like they wanted to on Final Reckoning.
We'll see.
You know what's so funny? That remember when we did if you guys watch our last video, when we did our last video and we were counting, we only saw 25 people. It's because TJ already brought down the first individual of a pair, and that's why we didn't see them up there. We obviously know that Amber B's partner is going to be Fessy, and we know this stems from Double Agents, where Fessy didn't want to be her partner because he didn't trust in her abilities. He didn't know what she can do. He thought she was weak and that there were stronger girls in the house. Amber came out and won that motherfucking season, so she proved him wrong. She's so thrilled. And TJ gently reminds Amber that, hey, girl, he threw himself into elimination so that he can win tonight. Our next pair is Big T and Coriel. We saw on 39 where Corey basically in front of the entire house told her, like, I just used you, Melissa. I needed info. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Big T obviously doesn't trust him. They used to be good friends. I think he even stayed at her house. So she's just like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you could have just talked to me. Corey looked buff as hell. Like, damn. Anything you have to say?
I'm over this team.
So you're not looking for them to win. You're not rooting for them. You're ready for them to go.
I just don't see them getting far, but I don't know. We'll see.
What about like entertainment-wise?
Entertainment-wise, from Big T's point of view, I think she's absolutely hilarious. But him, I don't know. But I hope he gets funny.
Him? It's Coriel.
No, it's him.
He's a black LGBT man representing this season. We need to be rooting for him. This is a black LGBTQ pair, full pair. All right, whether we like them or not, we need to be supporting them.
We don't have to.
I'm pretty sure
we can find someone else to represent something.
I mean, I don't really want them to win. I'm not, but if they go far, I'll be, happy that they're representing.
If they
our
go
peoples.
far, literally.
If they win, I'd be shook. What the fuck happened?
On the floor.
That's like, if they win, that's letting
Big
Jordan
be a champion. Literally, just
mind blown. Yeah, but
literally.
If they win, that's like Jordan not letting Jordan get to the final. How did that happen? They might win. They might win because they let Jordan, CT, and Bananas get to the final in every fucking season that they do. And they have the most wins. I don't understand. I'm sorry, but same with Cara. Same with Tori. Same with Jenny. Same with Rachel. How are y'all letting champions get to the final and expecting to beat them? Are y'all dumb? Oh, Veronica's not there. I didn't even know this.
Veronica's not there.
Yeah.
That's who's not there.
This is my favorite Devin moment. Cut that. So Devin and Leroy are our next pair. Obviously, we know that they're rivals from Double Agents, where Leroy sent Devin in, and basically Devin went home, so he cost him the season. Devin is still clearly bitter about it. You know how he is with his game. He thinks he's the smartest man in the game. So if
Fuck you, Leroy, eat my ass.
So if you beat him, of course he's going to be pissed about it. So maybe her partner wasn't Veronica originally, but then who would it have been? Trishelle? So we see Katie, the last one left. She's standing by herself. We really don't know who her partner was. We do know with the cast release that it is Veronica now, but maybe it wasn't Veronica originally. Maybe it was Trishelle. Like, we don't know. That was a little brief clip that they've shown. TJ basically tells Katie, like, you're going to find out your partner soon. I'm not going to tell you now. We're going to surprise you. And he lets the cast know, like, okay, you're officially locked in with your partner. You'll be competing in challenges together. You will compete in eliminations together. And you will win together at the end, with the prize pot being $300,000. Now,
which is $150 apiece. But I guaranteed you, for the old time's sake and for ratings, they're gonna say, "Would you like to share the money?" And I'm gonna be pissed if somebody doesn't share.
But like, also, this is a rival season. It's more drama. You're working with someone you don't like. I think the prize pot needs to be higher, not lower. Like,
8,000 is crazy. I mean, what was
that's
it?
a lot of money, but $250.
I mean, no, but it's not a lot of money for it being $1 million for the last couple, 10 seasons for the mainstream, and then the All Stars, all of it was $500K. Why are you dropping it down to 300?
I don't know. I think All Stars 1 was the last two had been $250,000.
No, those were, if I'm not mistaken, those were the USA's being $250,000. All Star, this is pretty
You're
cheap,
right.
because this point, Yes got $500K.
Yes did the first season, but I think as the seasons got on, they decreased the amount. I think Wes only won $250,000. But I'm not sure.
Because he wasn't the only winner, though. It was $250,000, because Johnny also won.
But that's what I'm saying. Now winners are only getting $150,000.
Exactly. They really went down on the prize money.
Yeah, but this is a more intense season when you're working with someone you don't like.
I hope there's a twist at the end and CJ makes them get more money. Or
get more money, right? Yeah, say.
He's probably going to say it's $300K, and then at the end, say it's $500, $250 a piece. But you get to steal.
Let's see.
Oh my God.
So we finally find out Melissa and Nicole's rivalry stems from Laurel, the L word that should not be used. Last season's
Lucifer.
winner. Lucifer Lauren gets brought up this season, and it shows us, cut that. It's basically the reason why Nicole and Melissa are rivals, because she became buddy-buddy with Nicole's ex, a.k.a. Lucifer Laurel.
And you know what?
Shut up, Nicole. She's annoying.
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm not even going to say it.
No, I'm going to say it. We already not even 15 minutes into the episode, and she already talking about cheating on her girlfriend. Like, girl, do you not learn? And you do this shit on national motherfucking TV every fucking season.
You really can't control yourself.
She really can't. I can't. No wonder why. And I'm sorry, Laura, you was even dumb for even dating her, knowing the reputation you see on TV.
And why is Frank putting Sam on the top bunk? Come on now.
Because that's a man. She's a top. Let me stop.
Ooh, come on now.
I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't put that. I don't know. I just need them to define her pronouns. His pronouns, they pronouns. This is bad. And I'm a part of the community. I can't be talking like
You're
this.
You're canceled.
No, for real. I don't want to be offensive. Oh my God, Frank and CT as a rivalry. I forgot
that would have been a good one.
Happened. But also Frank should know, because he's very smart in this game, and he was the political mastermind of his season. The fact that these partners are bunking in the same room is weird. I feel like they should not. Like, everyone knows, like, you should maybe split up your partners, because you want to be in the know in the conversations of the entire house, not just your room.
He don't want to work with her. Oh, if there's a stealing thing, he's stealing it from Nani.
You think
You heard me?
Turbo will steal the money from Nani? I mean, he does get the petty type. Like,
If Turbo and Nani win, it'll be Nani finally winning, but she will not get the money. Right. And that's sad. Don't talk about Hunter like that.
I miss Hunter. Can he come back? Hunter, you need to come back. I know you had a kid.
No, he need his money.
Yes.
Give that man his money.
I hope they cut you a check. Maybe they did.
$500K you stole from me? I would never talk to Ashley again ever in my life.
I mean, he did say what she said. He said,
It doesn't matter what he said. You cannot win that season by yourself.
you did not do this alone.
You
TGA
did.
man has belittled me, slut-shamed me. He's come for my family. I'm taking the money. And did they even know each other? Just
No, but you did. Oh, wait, hold on. They're very dramatic. Attempted murder? Girl, you were not...
said that.
Johnny said it was attempted murder. I said, okay, now that's too much. She didn't even touch you.
If you're just tuning in, basically TJ had just let them all into the house and everyone's kind of finding their bunks and chatting with each other, talking about, reacting to their rivals pairs. And Johnny and Beth are still talking about last season's drama. Nani is annoyed with Turbo. She already can't find him. She can't find a bed. She's on the verge of crying. She probably wants to go home. And now Beth and Johnny are having this conversation about it, and Beth basically apologized, and Johnny's like, "This is where you hurt me. This
Beth
is
didn't
where
apologize.
you are." She did say, "I'm sorry. Don't do her like that." She said
She
it
didn't.
literally.
Her apology, that was a whack-ass apology. And that's why Johnny's crying. Johnny's not crying out of, sadness of what she did. She's crying out of frustration. It's like, I'm fucking pissed at you, and I really wish I can punch the shit out of you, but I can't.
Or send you
I
home.
can tell by those tears,
the
tears, and it's like, there's no, sadness behind it. It's like pure anger. Like, I want to fuck you up.
No,
No.
I think it's a little bit of both. But, yeah, she's probably like, yeah. Nani tried Turbo, he tried Nicole, or the big T, this big T, mingling to their partner, set expectation, and that's kind of right now. I think she really does.
Why they got us looking through fucking Johnny's elbow? Like, what the fuck angle was that?
Turbo finally talks to Nani, and Nani basically tells him in tears, like, we need to put our differences aside because we can win this. And I do believe that they can win this. This is a strong pair. They can get along. They can go pretty far in the game.
I understand where Turbo coming from, though.
You know,
I wouldn't trust her either. She put me in elimination, and I got sent home, and you guys were bad against me. Yeah, Turbo's attitude was not the best. He wasn't the best. But he didn't expect it from Nani to do it.
Yeah.
Nani should have waited till Turbo was back into that situation again, where she wasn't the one in power, so he wouldn't fall back on her. But she herself put him in elimination.
Yeah.
So to him, I can see where he feels betrayed. I can see it.
Yeah, that's totally
he has
true.
every right to feel that way. Now she's crying because now she got a really good partner. She can get to the end again. Yeah, but you gotta really apologize to that man because, from his point of view, you sent him in. You did to him what Sarah did to John. You put him in elimination and got him sent home.
Well, TJ brings them into the challenge. The challenge has started. We find out that Katie's partner is Veronica. Veronica finally walks in. Guess who's not winning the season? These two.
Not at all.
I don't care about Veronica. Veronica, your reputation is dead to me. I'm sorry. 3-time champ.
I am the only woman to win 3 challenge seasons.
And the first 10 seasons where we played backyard games.
Yeah, wait, confetti.
Good job. And you've been on multiple seasons after your 3-season wins, and you haven't even made it to the final until last All-Star season, and you didn't win that either. And that was probably your best chance because it wasn't like a normal final.
Say it again.
We find out that basically Veronica and Katie caused rival seasons to even be a thing because of this fight here on the Inferno. Iconic, obviously.
You know, they say Katie was supposed to be on Rivals. This pair was supposed to happen that long ago, and low key, I wish it did because now it's so played out and old, and they're so older and mature that it doesn't have that spark from
Yeah,
that
that
long
it would
ago.
have. Yeah, because now we would see, because this is Veronica's peak. This is when she was badass. This is when her and Katie probably could have won again if they were actually a pair. Because Katie's a champ, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just
Used to.
no,
This thing again.
no.
I'm getting money. I'm gonna stop. 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 Go ahead.
No, they don't piss me off now. They don't piss me off. No. No. The fans, did y'all not hear us? We don't like the stars. And it forces everybody to act stupid, first of all. They act like they can't do anything. Then they don't want to make. And look, and I hate when they do the silhouette because I
we
already
could
know
see
who won.
it. Yeah, I know. I was just about to say that too. Like
That's Ashley, that's
Davon,
Steve and Adam.
yeah.
That's Beth and John A. I think.
No, that is. It's Steven Adam, Beth and Johnny. This looks like Davon and Shane.
Yes.
I don't know, because
And
this is
then
on the far in the first
Adam,
left.
and Adam and Steve. Adam and Steve is the third place. First place is Davon and Shane.
Yeah.
Second place,
I can't tell who's skinny like that. That
I would think it was Ryan, but
I was gonna say
Ryan's not.
Tiff. I was gonna say, is it Sam? No, it's Damn, I hate that they do this. Like, what's the point of even watching the damn episode?
Is it Dario?
We can't figure
Can
out
it be
shape.
Ashley K and Dario?
I
He's
can't think
skinny
of it.
now. He's not as
I
big.
can't think of it right now, but as soon as I see the person, I'm gonna know it's them. Like, why do they do this? This is so dumb.
This is annoying because so these 4 teams is going to be basically in the final if they keep their star. That's annoying because then we're going to keep seeing the same people in elimination.
I don't understand.
Why are they doing this? And you know what? And they better not do this whole giving their star away bullshit that they did last season on All Stars 4. We're not doing that again either. That's it.
Maybe that's Melissa and Nicole. It was probably Kellyanne and Sylvia. I'm gonna do this quickly. I'm gonna just pause it. I'll do the talking. So the first challenge starts with basically it's going to be a race. The challenge is split into 3 checkpoints. The first checkpoint is mud bath, where they will get into mud and they would have to carry the mud to a bucket where they'll fill it up. As you can see what they're doing here, where they would fill the bucket up to that white line there, and then they'll move on to checkpoint 2, where they'll be using special tongs to transfer this block of ice to the designated location, which is obviously that target in the distance. After they transfer ice to this water tube, they'll add more ice cubes until it reaches the line again, and then they move on to checkpoint 3, where they will balance balls on a gurney for a certain distance. The first pair to do so will win today's challenge and earn a star. Clearly, we know this is probably one of them. She winked. Oh, thank God, Amber's not hurt. He was carrying her to carry more. So we find out that Sam's pronouns is her. So we're going to keep going by that. Jess is pretty masculine. Maybe she's like a stud. Like, okay, cool. Some people are having some good strategies in this competition. They're putting on each other's back. Bessie seems to be carrying Amber with the mud on her. Let's see how well it plays off. Bessie and Amber's strategy pays off. Basically, Amber carries the mud on her stomach and Bessie carries her like a baby. They are the first 2 to finish checkpoint 1, and they move on to the ice tongs. So Ashley and Dario are not having a fun.
Oh, God.
She's saying how she loves a man who takes the lead while she's coaching Dario through the whole fucking thing, telling him to shush, telling him to go slow, telling him everything to do, doing the complete opposite of what she says that she likes. So it's absolutely hilarious, and their dynamic is actually funny.
She said, sure.
Frank and Sam seem to be taking their sweet-ass time. Clearly, this strategy isn't the best, but we saw other people do this. We see Beth and Johnny struggling in the background as well. Everyone seems to have trouble carrying this fucking ice on these tongs. Leroy even makes an analogy about chopsticks and the ice cube and trying to balance it. Adam and Steve are the first pair to get it done, and they move on to balancing the gurney, where they'll pick up 10 bags and reach the destination. My brother had already fucking guessed that this is going to be the team to beat this season pretty much, and they're proving him right.
so far. Adam and Steve.
And Steve kill it, and they're the first winners of this challenge. Ugh, I'm glad you were right. Ugh. I mean, we were right too. I mean, I actually thought that was Davon and Shane, so we were wrong. So maybe it's not Davon and Shane. But that's hilarious. They tricked us. They put random silhouette. You heard that? So the next two teams to compete is
These
Leroy
are the
and
three
Devin,
teams I was telling you about.
Dario and Ashley, as you saw in
And
our
you know
last
what?
video.
This is what I'm talking about because you said, and you said it yourself, it depends on who wins the first challenge because everybody's there. These are three teams I said will be really good.
You
And you know that.
I'm also glad, as we mentioned earlier about the silhouettes, they actually don't match the pairs that are winning and the shapes
We
of
only
their
got one right, which is Ashley K and Dario.
Yeah. So I'm glad that they actually did that. Good job, producers. Thank you. Maybe just not even add the silhouettes and have blank stars, but whatever. To each your own.
I love how it's not the silhouette at all. It was literally two girls.
Yeah. So it's not the silhouette at all. So like I said, I'm glad they're not.
Oh,
We
and
can't
you
get
know what?
spoiled anymore.
That's another team I said they'll be doing really well.
Yeah, we knew this. And so there we have our 4 challenge winners and our 4 star holders.
And if these were people in the final, this will be a good final.
Yeah, that's true. Damn, I can't even. All I know is Dario and Ashley K wouldn't be winning. I can tell you that.
I wouldn't count them out. And you know what I do like? If these 4 pairs were in the final, at least there's a new champion.
Yeah, on each team.
There's at least one person on each team that's not a champion.
I think Adam and Steve aren't champions. I don't think neither of them are champions.
I think Adam is. I'm not sure, but I know Steve definitely isn't. Either way, new champion.
And with that, the challenge is over. Basically, Big T and Corey are runner-ups. Dead last is Sam and Frank. Frank blames it on Sam, says that she was gassed. We could see that Sam is not in the best shape. She's in worse shape than she was her first season, unfortunately. So I think this is going to be an uphill battle for Frank. And y'all know I'm sad about that because I love me some Frank. The cast gets back to the house and we see 5 more minutes left and we're done. Cut that.
Yes.
We see Janae looking at the stars and she's like, damn, these are 4 strong ass teams. Like, these are 4 teams that can win the final. And she's basically reflecting on All-Star 4 and saying, like, stars early on are not a good thing. You're seen as a target. People are going to want to steal them. They're going to try to find the weakest team out of the 4 and try and take their stars. You're most likely going to be in elimination more often because people are going to want to take your stars.
And the first person that's going to get called down is Dario and Ashley.
They are the least experienced out of the group. And unfortunately, I see that as well. No one wants to go against Turbo. Adam and Steve are too strong of a team. Devin and Leroy are too strong of a team. The weakest team here is Ashley and Dario. So I see them being targets for getting their stars stolen pretty quickly. Obviously, there might be an elimination tonight because these people are safe from elimination. So I think it's going to be like All-Star 4 where the elimination winner gets the star. Or do they just steal from one of the winners? But then what was the point? So I don't think that's the case right now, right? After everyone's done looking at the star holders, they basically talk about their concerns in the house of like, I don't know if my partner would steal the money or not. Should I steal the money? Like $300K isn't a lot. And I don't even like this person to even want to share the money with them. So Nani's like, damn, if I get to the final, I might just lose the final on purpose just so my partner can't fucking steal the money from me. Or you can be an Ashley and kick ass and be the one to steal the money.
We don't know how the dynamic's going to be, though.
That's just been the history. We don't even know if the splitting option is an option.
If they're thinking it and our fans are thinking it, it might be it. But just to throw us off, they won't probably do it.
Yeah, but I feel like they can't not do it after all the...
But they don't want to do it if the cast is expecting it to be done.
Yeah, at the same time. But
just look at, like she just said, you're going to throw the final. That's you're bugging.
I mean, you still get a title, Nani. Don't play with me.
Exactly. Don't throw the final.
Don't.
Why didn't you just go off like that?
That's so weird. Devin. On ridiculous.
Not even this season on the
I know. I thought that was the reason why I was ending early.
Okay.
Huh? Wait. Oh, this went to a whole new episode. I'm like, what is happening? Did it
How are they
really?
going to ridiculousness?
Because that's what YouTube TV does. It's kind of annoying. It just automatically starts playing something different. That was it. Yeah, so we watched it all. It's just a trailer. That's all it was at the end.
You gotta go back.
Why do you want to see the trailer? We already seen it.
No, it's always different when you show these.
It's not. Look.
You know, the unfinished businesses. Hold on.
And with that, we have the end of All Stars Rivals episode 1. This episode was okay. It wasn't the best premiere of the challenge, I would say. It was a lot of talking. The challenge wasn't boring, but it wasn't that interesting as well. Some pairs I didn't think will win actually won, and some pairs that I thought would win didn't. So it just shows you to expect the unexpected, and you never know what's gonna happen.
I'm a little excited, but I'm excited, but I'm afraid of the dynamic the season's going, and that the way it's going to be mapped out about these damn stars. Like, that was what I was hoping it wouldn't do. And then another thing is, who goes into elimination? Is it by vote, or are we sitting in the last place? We don't even know who the last place technically was here, really. Like, how are we going to do this? Because, like I said, I'm afraid that I'm not sending the same people in every time. Everybody fighting with a star. That was annoying. It does not work.
Yeah, but we didn't even why would they end the episode without telling us like last place, who is voting to go into elimination? Did he say any of that? Did I miss that?
We don't know anything.
We just see them go home after the challenge. Like,
Literally.
not even losers this. Nominate
It's giving,
elimination.
this was supposed to be 10 episodes, but now, since it's on MTV, they're going to drag this out until they have season 41, which I don't even think they're going to even have season 41 by the time this is over.
No, they got calls. They're about to air it. I mean, they're about to film.
Yeah, about to film. This season's not going to be over by the time it's done filming. They filmed for like 3 months.
I thought you said it was saying something else. This is the first time where they never said this in any of that in the first episode. I know it's All Stars, but like, why did they? Yeah, me too. It seemed like too much drama and talking in the beginning, and not enough format of the game.
They rushed, but I'm just happy that the teams that I was talking about, I'm hoping Nani and Turbo can work together. That's like they just saw that they're a pretty good team. They can really make it work. I don't know what the Beth and Johnny are going to be doing. I don't know what Sam and Frank going to be doing. There's some teams I'm just really worried about. They just need to go home. I don't know what y'all going to be doing, but you're not going to be winning. You might as well just go home. That's all I have to say, really.
Yeah, and with that, that's a wrap.